back out at my spot here, and it's already changing a lot. You can see all the green, which is nice, but then as the season progresses, this gets really thick. So last year I came out here a few times, but I didn't really come out here past like past May, just because it gets so thick out here with vegetation, and the mosquitoes are terrible. But right now it's still easy enough to navigate through here, but you can even see like the foundation right here. All the bushes are starting to come to life, and so anyway, it's about 46 or 47 degrees, but it feels more like 40 just because it's so overcast. I prefer really hot sunny days, but actually this is kind of good weather to metal detect because it's just not too hot. It's easier to move around. So back out to the spot, and look at these deer tracks right there. It's a big buck right there. Well, maybe a buck, I don't know, but look how huge that is. Boom, boom, those are big tracks, man. What did I do different? So I put a little extender on my GoPro here, hoping that cuts down on some of the noise when I handle the camera, although I don't know if that's going to happen. And then I also got my new coil, 5/8 coil. I didn't realize how small that thing was. It's like the size of my hand. Look at that thing. It's tiny, but I think it's going to work well out here in the woods. I might have that on backwards actually, I'm not sure. But I'm going to hit around all these trees, these high trash targets. These big trees back here. I know there's a lot of garbage in there. I'm going to work my way back and just kind of pan around and see if this new coil helps me to find some targets without finding so much iron. I'm probably going to set my iron disc up pretty high too. Maybe running a 0. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully I come across something. And again, I know I always mention this because it was so exciting for me, but this is where I found that 1860, shoot, what was it, 63 or 64 nickel right along this trail here. I think it was actually, I want to say, maybe back here somewhere, I think. Or was it there? I don't quite remember, but I can't imagine there's just one of those. I know this is an old farm site, so there's got to be stuff like that still around here. I just haven't found it because there's so much junk. But I think what I need to do is just be a little more patient and even dig those junk targets. And I've still been watching videos online to try to figure out the different tones and settings on the AT Pro. So maybe that knowledge that I gained from the YouTube will help me out here. We will see. Well, here's my first target of the day. Down about, I want to say about 3 inches or so. A little bit choppy on the detector, but it was ringing a high tone. And pulled out this, whatever it is. Some type of iron with a bolt through it. Obviously went on a vehicle, I'm guessing. Some type of a shroud, I'm not exactly sure, but car parts, all that stuff I find out here. So we'll put that in the bag and take it out of here. That sounds like a good target to me. Although it's bouncing down from 59 to 79 to 84, so I don't know, it's not very consistent. And it seems to, this iron. What I did, and I don't know why I haven't done this more often, but I did ground balance to help maybe eliminate some of the garbage. But I'm going to dig that right there. Looks like it says it's 6 to 8 inches down. Right in that spot. Let's see what we get. So I did end up digging down quite a ways, about 6 inches or so, and I found a nail down there, but the tone seems to have changed. It was like 99 or something like that, and then, oh wait, what's up with that? See, it goes to 32. Iron, junk, and then sometimes it bounces high. But whatever that was, ringing out a nice clear high tone. I guess my detector maybe is not balanced properly. That's nothing. See that? I think that's a spot right there where I was getting that high tone. Maybe I was just going too fast. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So, oh, there it goes again. What causes it to do that? I don't know. Alright, so I've adjusted my detector here. What I did is I took it to 0. I turned my iron disc up to 40, but I think I'm going to kick that down. I'm going to put sensitivity down 1. And I'm going to take the iron disc to 35. Then I notched out all the way up to 50. I'm hoping that helps me eliminate a lot of junk, and it has. Well, there's my digging tool. I knew I dropped it out here last time. I picked up another one today that's a little bit longer than this one, but I'm glad I found this anyway. So I spent probably more time out here than I should have, way back in the woods there. What I intended to do, and I forgot, is to come out here and hit this little area of woods that jets out into the cornfield that looked like potentially a promising spot. I'm going to go over there and see if I have any luck. This is that junk site, that old foundation. This is old, no doubt about it. As far as metal detecting this, no way. Don't know where you step. It's just garbage. Shoes, broken up toys, headlight I put up there some time ago. Some old Coke bottles and stuff, but there's no sense of digging something like that. Okay, came back out here to this little oasis, as I call it, just because it's surrounded by cornfield, and there's the 2 big boulders, right, with the fire pit. And I'm getting a little bit better with the detector. I'm starting to figure out the settings a lot more, and digging a lot less. Well, I'm digging a lot of trash, but not a lot of iron. I'm getting like bottle caps and things like that, you know. I got a target over here. It was a little bit choppy. I found one nail in it, then I kept going, and I'm not sure what this is yet. I just pulled it out of the hole, but look at that. I don't want to rub on it too much, but it almost looks like some kind of a game token, maybe? I'm just really nervous about rubbing it. Tell you what, I'm going to get some water and clean this off, and then show you what this is. It doesn't look like a coin to me, but what do I know about coins? It's actually smooth around the edges, I think. Huh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Let me find some water, I'll clean this off, and I'll get back. So I just, I cleaned the coin off, and one of the reasons I don't like to, well, I learned this just from online, watching videos. You never take a coin and scrape it against your pants, or brush it too much, but I did get some water on here, and I think this is actually a pretty awesome find. It's an agriculture and commerce coin from Canada, and it looks rough, but it's really dirty still. I can clean this up. It's got nice detail to it. I don't know if that's going to zoom in or not right there. And I looked online because I didn't know what the hell. I mean, I looked up and I said agriculture. I could read that in Commerce Canada, and so I looked it up online and I found an eBay bid. And rare Upper Canada coin, and this sold for 156 bucks. And this is the exact same coin I just found in the woods. How cool is that? So I was planning on actually heading out. I was heading that way. I did a little dig over there and ended up being a bottle cap. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me circle back around and just slow down a little bit, take my time and hit this area. Stopped right here, and I almost stopped digging because it was choppy. Then I found a nail, and then I scanned again, and it was still kind of faint because the coin was tilted. But I kept going anyway, and I'll be damned, look at that. About, I don't know, maybe 40 feet away from that spot where I found that Canadian coin. And I'm down here in this area, and you can see this is kind of like a watershed. It comes up on both sides, dried up now, there's a bunch of junk in here, and keeps flowing all the way down. Right next to this stone right here, I just dug a plug here, and there's a coin right there. It's a penny. I can see that. It's copper. Huh. Stinking Lincoln. Look at that. Okay. On to what could be a good target here. Of course, it could be a bottle cap too, but see, it's down at 65. It goes down a ways, and it kind of goes up a little bit higher. So I don't know. I found usually when it bounces around that much, from 30s to 80s, it's either got a good target mixed with junk, or it's just all junk. But I'm gonna dig it and find out. Whether it is some kind of lead ball. It almost looks like it was hand carved. I don't know what the heck that would be all the way out here. Is that possibly like a musket ball, maybe? If that's a musket ball, that's got to be pretty old. But I don't know if that's what that is. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. Down here in the middle of the cornfield, dips right down to this little swampy area, and this seems like it'd probably be a good place to get out of the sun. So there might be some stuff down here. I don't know if I'm going to detect it today, though. It's kind of getting on in the day, and I got stuff I got to do. So, but this is definitely another spot that I'm going to hit. And there's a lot of these out here. A lot of potential in this area, so we'll see. I think I'm about done for the day here.